Well, welcome this morning to Marion County. We're going to have a really fun hour ahead for you today because we're going to take you on a culinary tour of Marion County. So many fantastic restaurants for you to come up here and enjoy as we go through the summer months and into the fall as well. But like all good days, our day this morning is going to begin with breakfast. And where we are this morning, the Raceway in Whitwell, is a local legend for a very good reason. This is where you have to come to get your biscuits. Come on. And we are having so much fun being treated and feeling like a local this morning. This is Darren Rogers. This is the man, Jimmy Downey, who has been making these famous biscuits for how many years, Jimmy?
22 years.
So, Darren, you knew a good thing when you had it. Your dad began the Raceway 30-something years ago.
It's been 1989.
It was always a local hangout spot, but when you got lucky enough to find Jimmy, everything changed.
That's it. We picked him up in, was it 2003? Yeah, and he was at another very popular spot in Dunlap, neighbor in town. Shout out to Wimbob's. And he came with us, and he's been with us ever since. He's like family.
So we can speak from personal experience this morning. We really had to wait to talk to you because the line is so long. I hear, Jimmy, that sometimes it's actually out the door.
Oh, yeah.
So what makes your biscuits so special?
Well, we just got a lot of practice.
22 years worth.
22 years worth.
So the recipe, really, you did not bring. You perfected it maybe, but your mom and dad kind of knew what they wanted to bring. Did you start off, though, with as big of a variety to offer as you have now?
No, ma'am. It was probably the basics, like your tenderloin. Tenderloin's always been here, sausage and bacon and eggs, the basics. And then every once in a while we would try something new and see, you know, how people liked it, and if it was popular, it stayed.
Well, maybe Chattanooga is different from Whitwell, but I would not consider a tenderloin biscuit to be a basic. But here, this is what people come for. What makes it so good, Jimmy?
Well, tenderloin, like you say, it's always been number one for quite a while, and it's just in the way you cook it and take care of it, and like anything else, if you prepare it right.
So what time does your day start?
I start here at 3 o'clock.
Okay, so I told you could kind of rival the meteorologist at Channel 3 for when your day starts.
Right.
Have you ever not heard the alarm clock?
A couple of times.
A couple of times. So you're here doing it 5 days a week. Can people tell the difference in your biscuits versus somebody else's?
I've heard that they can. I would hope that everything would be the same, but, you know, I've heard that they can tell the difference.
Do you count as you go? Like when you're in there making those biscuits from 3 o'clock in the morning on, are you thinking number 82, number 120?
Yeah. Like counting sheep if you're sleeping.
How many do you make a day? Any idea?
Ooh, it's just different day by day, really.
Yeah. So do you find yourself, Darren, with people ever calling you saying, hey, it's, Teacher Appreciation Day, I want to take a dozen to school? Do people place orders almost for them?
They call all the time and do orders for special occasions or family events or anything like that. Yeah, we'll wrap them up for them, no problem.
So when people come and buy your tenderloin biscuit, the tenderloin is ready when you get here in the morning, right? You've been aging it and it's good to go.
Good to go.
Then the biscuits, you start in making your dough up. How long before the first batch is ready to go?
I come in and start, and we usually pull the first biscuits out of the oven at 315, 320.
Okay.
So.
I told you we were talking off camera, and you didn't hear this, Darren, but I had a chance to talk with a lady once up in Dade County, and she was a cook, and she was afraid that with a health scare that she might not be able to keep it going, but she could. And she kind of got teary, and she said that she feels like her life is a ministry in a way because she literally is feeding the souls of people every day. Do you catch yourself feeling that way sometimes?
Oh, yeah. The people, you see a lot of the same people come in every day, and it's an honor to serve people up and down the valley and the mountains, Grundy, Sparky, Bledsoe. You see them North Alabama. You see people from everywhere, Chattanooga, and it's an honor to serve the people.
They know to come here because it is a sense of community. I love the fact that you're still keeping it going after your mom and dad started it. Whitwell is growing too. Everywhere around us is changing. Are y'all finding that the newcomers who come in are happy that you're holding on to this part of the local?
Yeah, I feel like that they, after they've been here for any amount of time, they come in and kind of looking around at things, and you can tell they're newcomers, and they're saying, I've been telling them to check this out. We're supposed to try this out. Yeah. And So they come in and I recommend that, and they may not be on the tenderloin yet or something. So they'll get the basic, the sausage, egg, and cheese, or the bacon, egg, and cheese, or something like that, and try it. And then after a while that you realize that they're starting to come in regularly, and they fall right in with the people that's been here for a long time.
Who taught you to cook?
Well, I watched my mom cook a lot, and I just jumped in up in Dunlap and started doing a lot of cooking and learned a lot myself.
So this is a raceway. And so people are coming here to get their gas. They're kind of coming in and out to get on with their day. Friends meet up here. Lives have quite literally been changed here. I casually asked Darren before the cameras begin to roll, "Oh, do you sell lottery tickets?" "Yes, you do." And what happened was?
We had a $1 million scratch-off winner in 2013 on Halloween.
On Halloween.
Yes, ma'am.
No trick there.
No trick.
Was that a highlight for you?
Yeah, it was. It's really great to see, and especially people.
You're getting heckled by the customers. Could you hear?
Especially when it's people you've known your whole life. Like the girl that won it, I've known her since I was a child. So, it was really good to see her win it.
That was awesome.
What'd you say?
That was awesome.
It was awesome. So I don't know if you could hear, but a guy in the background just shouted out, "We love you, Darren." So I feel like we're occupying way too much of your time because the line is still growing out there. But our tour, our culinary tour of Marion County is just getting started this morning. Now you know where to begin your day. We are going to take a bit of a pause because I've got to have a biscuit. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Your recommendation is a tenderloin?
Tenderloin.
Okay, my new
Anything,
best
Irvin.
friend right here, Jimmy Downey, Darren Rogers, the Raceway in Whitwell. We'll see you there.